Y'all, what is going on? We are getting ready to watch some Season 17 Bronze Series domination. We are going into the playoffs. This is week 1 of the playoffs, and I'm going to be your solo host tonight, Wired. I was supposed to be running it with my man, Squiller, but couldn't find anyone to officiate this lovely Bronze Series, so my buddy Squiller's gonna hold the fort for me in there tonight. So as for right now, we are just waiting on the go-ahead to get things started. Waiting for everybody to get in and get ready to roll. I actually just got word from my man Soul Pun. He may be jumping in to help out officiate, which will bring Squalor back up to the booth. Let me just do a quick head count here, make sure everyone who registers here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, everyone is here, so that's good news. I'm just going to pull up the YouTube here so I can get the chat up and running. Let's mute that, we're good to go. So as soon as we get confirmation whether or not Soulpun's going to be jumping in here, I will be ready to roll. Hey, everybody's piling in. How you doing, everybody? Looks like Squeller's readied up. So while we're sorting this out, we are going to be... Oh, hold on. Soapon just joined the lobby. Now let's see if the Squeller guy jumps up in here with me. There he is, the Canadians.
Hello.
You know, thank
I
you
just
for...
booked it from the absolutely mad dashed it into the booth.
Oh man, after I got word of Soulpun jumping in to help officiate, I was like, all right, we're to put this on hold, talk a little bit, wait for my Canadian feller to get back in here. But I haven't really said a whole lot, just did a quick head count, was typing things, so it's been pretty boring as of right now.
Well, yeah, Soul Pun hopped in and he said, "You kept my seat warm. Now get out." So,
Soulpun, we appreciate you.
Thank you for hopping in, man. Now we get the two Canucks in the booth.
Oh, of course, the OG duo. Actually, the OG duo is you and B-Dog, but the second OG duo.
Both veterans. There, we'll go with that.
Yeah, for real. I mean, you're on the first commentated stream since I joined, at least.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, jeez, throwing it back.
That was the reason I joined. I saw you and Mr. B-Dog commentating that Bronze Series. It inspired me because you guys were too fast for me and I was discouraged. And then I was like, hey, I might be able to run with those guys.
Now, how many years later? Where are you at now?
7 seasons later, I'm now leading the Gold Series.
Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So we're getting ready for 5 laps of qualifying here at Sandstone Short Reverse. This track is a doozy.
I love it. That's I know. Like my rating of tracks go up by the higher amount of danger there is, and this track is dangerous, so I love it. You really got to full send it to go quick, but if you're a little off, it's ouch.
And you know what? In this sweeper, we have learned very quickly that this car is not afraid to tip over at any point possible.
I
Uh,
love the sweeper, so I mess around with it a lot in public lobbies, and it's tippy for no reason.
yeah, like you just touch an inside berm and you're gonna roll. Like there's no
Yeah,
saving it. It's gonna happen.
we just saw GMAC go a little. I just did at least GMAC go a little wide, and yeah, that's exactly what happened. You just tap that berm, and normally it's fine, but in that little this thing, it's like wee.
Yeah, it really likes to tumble.
You need a little boing sound effect every time you touch a berm or something.
But speaking of GMAC, he is our new friendly face here in the Bronze Series tonight. He joined for the PRA GT7 Championship. If you haven't watched that stream yet for the finals, definitely go watch it. It was super entertaining.
It was
Um,
awesome.
Shout out to everyone who joined in that event and made it as great as it could be. Shout out to B-Dog, Turismo, Saturn, AY, all the other officials. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Those are just the ones that are at the top of my brain right now.
Everybody's effort was it was a real team effort. So thank you everybody that participated and helped run it and make that a possibility.
Absolutely. Now, while we're getting some hot laps down and watching some of these wonderful faces of PRA Bronze Series, let's hop on board with Lysos. I'm going to go over the points breakdown going into week one of the playoffs. So, Bronze Series has the biggest gap between first and second. Our boy, Mr. Bumskeg, right now in the lead with 112 points. Very comfortable lead. He's got 11 points over our second place driver, which is Walleye, who is also here tonight. So, Bum has just been having a fairly quiet. He's got a couple wins, but super consistent season. You know, top threes.
That's how you win seasons, man. It's consistency.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
it's the secret.
even in the Gold Series, like I'm first in points. The guy who below me has 3 wins. I have 1.
Yep.
I just, he had a shout out to Ruthless, by the way. We've been having a great battle all season. He just had a really rough week last week. Like, terrible bad luck for him. And as much as
racing.
I want to say
right?
I wish it didn't happen to him, I'm greedy and I want a championship, so like I'm kind of okay with it.
There's a bias there, but hey, it happens. You see it time and time again. Points leads disappear just because of bad luck and whatnot. I've had it happen to me. It's happened to everybody. Like,
for sure.
Everybody's got their tracks that they're really good at, and some people just have the tracks that they're just kind of a demon for them. I'm not saying that was the case in Ruthless's scenario, but I know, and personally, I've had points leads that have disappeared just because there are tracks that I just cannot get down.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, it's maybe he potentially had some really good tracks for him, and then it slowed down, or vice versa. Now you're getting into your better tracks. The meta goes way beyond just yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Walleye, second place with 101 points, and this is where the real points battle is in my eyes. Ice Dude in third with 97 points, only 4 points back.
That's close.
Mad Matt, 95 points, 2 points back from Ice Dude, and then it kind of drops off from there. So that's your top 4.
Those are the names to look for then. Okay.
Yeah, those are the top 4. Nitro can win it. He has to have a crazy last 3 races and have the top 4 do quite poorly, but it is possible.
Okay. Good to know.
In seasons past, I used to do a full points reset going into the playoffs. Started 115, deduct points for race missed. That was too much work for me this time. I just didn't want to do the math. So I came up with another system that I think will work just fine. For these final 3 races, every single position is going to be double points. First place,
cool.
30 points. Second place, 28 points. So there's still that points gap and able to gain. And your bonus points are also going to be double. So they're going to be worth 2 points in the playoffs. So for Bumskag, who, seeing as Remmarner had a very rough last lap, dealing with the ghost cars,
Yep,
Bumskag
that always
is your pole
happens.
setter, and he is going to be getting 2 points for that pole position bonus point.
And that's it can be crucial, especially when you got a points gap. So definitely clutching him out. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, quite a bit of a spread. We got Ice Dude clutched up second, but the next name that was mentioned that is kind of in that points race, other than Nitro, I believe, was Mad Matt and Walleye, and they're sit beside each other, kind of mid pack. So we'll see if Ice Dude can really capitalize on this traffic that's kind of in front of them off the hop, and who knows, maybe even chase Bum down, and maybe I'll see a 1-2 fight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you're looking at it, every point is or every position is worth 2 points. So if this were the finishing race, Ice Dude would have gained 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points roughly
Yeah,
on Matt and Walleye.
that's a gap.
It's a lot, and that's why I figured instead of doing the points reset, it would work this way just fine because there is the potential of having a bad race, and you kind of need that anyways, even with the point reset.
Exactly. So yeah, it's gonna be it's exciting. I'm very excited to see how this shakes out.
Yeah, it's going to be a great race. This track is not among my favorites. I just haven't spent the seat time on this track compared to a lot of the other ones. So don't get me wrong, I grinded this week. I've gotten down to some very quick times, and I'm a lot
Nice.
more comfortable here now, but I still don't like
Yeah, fair enough.
it.
This is one that's always kind of clicked for me. I don't know why. This way in particular, like the reverse, I like it a much better. I find the other way around with that first corner is just way too risky, um, and to hit the perfect line, and it's tight, right? And if there's any contact, you're just going flying off that cliff. So I like this way around better. But there's also, that being said, regardless which way you're going, it's a very tight track. There's not much room for passing, and you cannot cut any of the corners like at all. Because if you go a little bit too inside, you're going to be flipping, bouncing around with that boing effect I was talking about with the sweeper, or you're hitting a wall, and that just grabs a hold of you and slows you down. So there's not much room for passing and tight corners. So, if anything, this track's extremely important for qualifying. And the fact that we're seeing Mad Matt and Gucci together, which they're going to be fighting each other a bunch, is probably like Bumskade's and Ice Dude's dream right now. I'll set
Yeah.
ready, so I'm not holding it up. But yeah. So we'll
See,
see what happens.
see, I'm the other way around. I much prefer the other direction. And
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
for me, it's just because I've, like, not exaggerating, I've spent thousands of laps on that track
Fair enough.
in a multitude of different cars. On PlayStation 4, I held the world record there for a while. So I love that track.
Yeah, there's also your fan favorites, right? Like I do not run that track very much, so I have my opinions of it.
Oh,
So,
somebody's
oh,
flipping
Matt's
back there. Yep.
flipping. Remember
Hmm.
talking about
Hmm.
that berm? Well, they're doing it, trying to get
Oh,
lined up.
someone else is in the. Okay, it's getting interesting.
Okay. Yep.
But I do see D-West in the chat. Bumpskeg with a heater. Yeah, that 47.4 is a very, very strong lap. Like, that's going to be very hard to contend with. Oscar, I'm surprised, didn't just ram Bumpskeg because it's Oscar.
Yeah.
But
Who also got a very strong position. I believe he's fourth. Yeah,
Oscar
looks
is
like it. Yeah,
starting in
fourth.
fourth, yeah. So
That's very
keeping
strong.
up for his name. Let's hope he
Oscar
finishes
fourth.
there. I don't think he's finished in fourth yet this season, so I know that's where he wants to end up. But he could
There
also
we go.
do what he normally does, throw away his position just to mess with Gucci. That wouldn't surprise me. But as you can see, Ice Dude was playing the track clear, getting rid of everything as we're getting lined up, stacked up, tightened, and ready to roll.
And we are green. Here we go.
Nitro
Going
going
into
deep onto
corner
the
one.
inside.
Ooh, very deep on the inside. Risky move, and he does get pushed into that fence. There's no room, so a little cheeky
Wow, and
there. Fortunately, he got pushed
Bumskag
back.
just got obliterated in that start because of
Yeah,
that move.
yeah. Really what happened there is just with that aggressive inside move, they both kind of got dragged back. So that is not what Bum wants to see. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him just pushing his way in. Yep, there we go, where he's pushing his
There
way
you
in, trying to
go.
catch back up.
Can't blame the guy. I mean,
Yeah,
I know
it's crunch time.
it's definitely crunch time, especially when you see Ice Dude and Walleye, both people who are not terribly far behind, are in front of you.
We had a flip in the back. Rum Runner, I think, just clipped the inside of that corner a little too much, caused them to bounce. Still moving steady. There are no tallies on the first lap, but it was still a single car incident. But yeah, so we're seeing Ice with a little bit of a gap, but Hyper is extremely quick and seasoned in Wreckfest, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him try to give him a run for his money with Oscar, who is in third, not fourth. So good for him.
Shout outs to
Not
Oscar.
where he wants to be, but
I think Bumskag's hoping to change that soon, but so is Nitro. Nitro keeps trying to get on that inside of Bumskag. I'm still riding on board with him.
we might be seeing a little bit of bad blood. Oh, there goes Oscar.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Kind of collects Nitro a little bit. Nitro went off the track just a touch. Somebody else is in the ambulance.
You know, that's why we park it there. It's a quick retrieval.
I think it was Gucci.
Yeah, that was Gucci. Yeah, it was Gucci.
I just saw someone flipping in the background into an ambulance. So
as predicted, we expected to see some flips, and yeah, Ron's here is producing them.
And you know what? I think you may also see some in gold just because of how tight some points battles are up there. We're all going to be pushing as hard as we can.
This is the speaking of contact, Hyper and Bumskeg both go off, just unintentional contact, and that's going to slow the second and third position up a lot, and it will give Ice Dude a gap.
Yeah, now if Ice Dude just needs to hold on to it, you know, he's got a good lead. He's got to know not to push it. Don't be trying to be a hero for lap times or anything. I tried on Motor City and died.
Fair enough. Yeah, he just needs to keep his cool. If you put any practice in, hone into that, and just be like, okay, I've done this before. Run my line, keep it cool, and keep running. But good on Bumskeg and Nitro, both of them, to really just come back and go back to third and fourth like that after a...
Oh, no, Ice Dude must have flipped.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
Quick reset coming in clutch this season.
Yep.
Save you to salvage something out of it.
But that shakes things up. That puts Hyper up into the lead now. Bumskag up into second. So Bumskag is feeling a lot more comfortable now.
Yep.
He doesn't have to win the race.
He's not sweating anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't have to win the race. He just has to beat the people behind him.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Bad luck there for Ice. Hate to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually going to jump on board with Ice to see if he can salvage anything. Lysos goes a little wide after corner one, gives Ice Dude a position. And you know what? He can still see the leader.
Yeah, and the guy he really needs to chase down here and compete with is in front of him. So he might have lost that opportunity for first, but if he can pass Walleye here, the only person he's really losing to points that he's super concerned with is Bum. So it's
who is already
salvageable.
11 points ahead. You know,
so
it's a tough hill to climb to catch that. It's possible, but definitely a tough hill to climb.
Yeah, sure.
We're going to have some lap times. We got Hyper currently with the fast lap with a 47.679. Bumskag not too far behind with a 47.701. Walleye 47.847. Got a handful of people here in the 47s already.
Yeah, for sure. Lysos also has a 47. Not surprised there. He's pretty quick.
Yeah, pretty quick. Just seemed to, be involved in the lap one shenanigans that tend to happen here on tracks like this.
Tight track, man. Tight track.
And you know what? The next track
Hyper goes around on his own.
Tight. Oh, baby.
Just went a little bit too much on the inside, and Bumskeg was doing a great job of pressuring him. Not making contact, just pressuring him, being like, hello, I'm here. And it forced him to make an error. Unfortunately, that error involved him taking a trip in the ambulance, but that moves Bumskeg up into first.
That ambulance is a popular guy these days.
Yeah, it is. So,
but we're
so far,
just
they've
over
all
halfway.
Been single car wrecks from what I've seen.
No
Nitro's
out.
Nitro going wide.
That gives Walleye up into second place. Ice Dude is up into third now. He's making that push.
Wow, what a comeback.
Absolutely. Now you got your points leaders, 1, 2, and 3, all in their respective positions on the track.
Yep. So we'll see if Ice can track down the group. And, not really group. We want to see Walleye track down Bum, and Ice wants to they were kind of all split apart a little bit here. They got their clean air, so they're really just going to have to focus and put on some heaters to catch up to each other.
I'm
Or have
gonna,
somebody mess up.
gonna
Oh, I almost jinxed Slice, dude.
oh,
Sorry, I
oh,
won't
oh,
say that
oh,
again.
oh, oh. Okay, we're
Everything's fine.
good. We're right on board with Mr. G-Mac here for a little bit. Our new Brit friend. We were just talking to him in the
Yeah,
chat, coming from
working with that 100
overseas.
ping.
Hey, you know what? 100 ping seems to be all right. Nitro, I did just see he's pinging quite a lot. Yeah, he's up to 700.
Yeah, that can explain some
He
of the hiccups
is
for sure.
pinging out of this race, which is you just hate to see it.
Yeah, somebody who has a bad internet myself. Yeah, it sucks.
This dude seems like maybe losing a little bit, and it would make sense as Bum sets a fast lap of 47.555.
Maybe Ice could be. Oh, ooh, he hit the gate. I was gonna say he might be a little shook up from that initial flip and trying to take it easy. And yeah, he might be a little rattled hitting that gate because now Mad Matt and Hyper are right on his tail.
Yeah, now like this is kind of worrisome. Hyper going on the inside of Matt is going to slow Matt down just a little bit, but now if you're Ice Dude, you're worrying about trying to catch the people in front of you while also defending your third place podium position.
Yeah, like, with the points, like you said, being doubled.
Oh, somebody's flying back there.
I think it was Lysos went for a yeet into the ambulance.
Man, that ambulance is catching bodies tonight.
I think half the field has taken a visit, just healthy checkup, making sure everything's working.
And something did happen to Gucci as well while I was trying to flip to find who was flying to an ambulance. He was resetting somewhere on the track, so this is like we said, this is a very, very tough track, very dangerous. If you overcook a corner, turn in too early, it's all death everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's every corner has its own danger to it. There is no easygoing corner.
I want to give a little shout out to Mr. Rum Runner. He was the winner of the random wheel for the PRA GT7 Championship. So
Yeah,
pretty
you got the
soon
spinny thing, as I've
he
been
got the
calling
thing
it.
that spins.
So congrats on the. I believe it was a Thrustmaster.
Yeah, it was a
Oh, Ice is
Thrustmaster.
taking it close. Sorry, I just.
I believe it was a Thrustmaster. I'm gonna go look it up because it's gonna drive me crazy if I don't
Yeah, for
look at
sure.
it.
But yeah, he won that in the random giveaway for the PRA Championship, which also had a giant prize pool. So yeah, definitely go check. I know we mentioned it before, but check out that YouTube video. It was an awesome race.
It's a Thrustmaster T248 pedal and wheel.
Nice. Congrats to him.
Also, while there's,
and I'm glad it went to him because, to my knowledge, he didn't have a wheel. So I'm just glad the random wheel went to somebody who needed one. So that kind of worked out.
he did mention that he was on controller, which is absolutely nuts. That dude had some insane pace on a controller, so I'm excited to see what he does with a wheel.
Nice. Also, yikes.
Yeah, he was in the Sportsman Series in Season 0 of the Stock Series. Probably not where he should have been. He dominated most of the series.
Yeah. Hey, that's why I have Season 0, right? We're starting it up. Everybody's kind of new, feeling it out, where to put people, so...
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there were some tracks where he didn't have pace, but his consistency was unreal.
Especially on a controller. Like, jeez.
Yeah. While there's a little lull in the competition, we got a couple laps here to go. I just want to spit my little spiel of buy Glitch Energy. Use code PRA at the checkout for 15% off your order. We're trying to become partners with Glitch for official partners, I guess. We're in a trial period, so every purchase helps.
Yeah, for sure. I used to be a avid Monster drinker, and the the lows that came with it and everything going on with like sugared energy drinks versus using a powder is like game changing. It saves money. Like the people see the price of a tub and go, "Oh, it's more than a Monster," but you know how many servings you get out of a tub? Like it is so worth it. You save
Oh,
so much money in the
absolutely.
long run, and it tastes great too. And you're drinking more water, and it doesn't have the taurine and everything that energy drinks have, but it also gives you like a better boost. Like I feel much more focused when I'm using it than like energy drink. I'd be doing an endurance race, and like unless I got 4 beside me that I'm pounding back, like an energy drink, it wasn't gonna happen. But but now
Yeah,
it's a great
absolutely.
solution. So yeah, definitely check it out. Plus that 15% off, it's pretty big.
It is absolutely, and if you're not into the whole energy drink thing as well, they have some really awesome merch. They have some awesome products that aren't built for energy, built for
Yeah,
supplements
caffeine
and
free.
whatnot.
Yeah.
But we are
Oh,
coming
Rum
around
Runner went
to
off.
the last corner here for Mr. Bumskag. I'm riding on board with him. He's coming home with another win, it looks like. Win number
Fletching it
3
out.
on the season.
Shaky start and a great finish. Walleye in second. Great comeback from mid pack. Ice Dew clutches third after some hiccups as well. Great comeback. Matt takes fourth. And
Oscar coming home in
Oscar is
5th.
going to run around for fifth. Lysos is on him. Oh, he hit the
Oh,
wall.
oh, oh,
I
he's
think that's
waiting.
on purpose. He's
He's
waiting.
waiting for the
He's
Gucci man.
waiting. He's waiting for Gucci. Here comes Nitro.
Nitro.
And oh, Gucci went by? No, that wasn't
Gucci
Gucci. What
is
am
a
I doing?
lap down, so he's got another
So
lap to go.
he's turning around.
Uh,
Here we go.
Also, shout out to Nitro taking the fast lap at some point in that race. Sorry I missed it, but 47.235 is just immense
Wow.
pace.
That is nuts. Yeah, congrats on that. It's
And
Bumskeg with the win.
Hey, fella.
How's it going?
Good, good. Now I can give my fingers a rest. Holy
Yeah.
moly.
That was how much did your heart stop after that first corner?
Man, it wasn't that it stopped. It was, more of my gritting the teeth that I knew that I almost took the outside for that reason only, but I knew if I took the outside, I wouldn't get a good setup for the second turn.
That
And
tight, yeah, that tight right, yeah.
yeah, but to answer your question, man, I was just gritting my teeth. My heart didn't stop. It was just, grit the teeth and no disrespect to anybody. I knew I was faster than a lot of the guys. Ice Dude, of course, I had to worry about. Walleye, who I've been practicing a lot with, I had to worry about. But I knew I was going to climb my way back to the field. It's just I couldn't let Ice Dude run away. And then when I saw him flip, I was like, oh Lord,
Yeah, and he was
that's
running
a
away
shame.
there for a bit too,
Oh,
so
he
it kind
was.
of it worked out
He
in your
was.
favor there. A horrible luck for Ice Dude. You hate to see it, but
Horrible luck. Hate to see it. Hate to see it.
good for you because the worst thing you can do is lose your cooler moments like that. And what you got to do is
Yeah.
just stay focused, grit your teeth, like you said, and gun it. And that's that experience that we always talk about, and you have here in PRA. So good for you, man.
Yeah.
What a race back.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Wired doesn't want to
Why
talk
does
to me.
I don't know. I
He
was gonna open up
muted
to him, but
himself.
I think he muted
Sorry.
himself. So.
Sorry.
I got a question for you, Bum. While he's muted.
Sure.
Savalax, what are you worried about? What are you looking forward to? How do you feel about this?
Very sketchy. I'm still torn between a 2 and a 4 gear here. I think I run better in the 4 gear, but I'm worried about that last turn. I can't do it consistently. And I know Ice Dude is running faster times than me here. So my goal isn't really, well, I want to win, but just to finish high enough to where I can keep that points distance between myself, Walleye, and Ice Dude.
Yeah, you do have the luxury that if you break even on points tonight, you're still sitting pretty, so that
Right.
you've earned yourself throughout the regular season. So definitely an advantage to keep your cool and have that as a little bit of a pillow. But yeah, no, that last corner that you're talking about, there's that little ditch that if you hit it right, I believe that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
You can get some good speed off of it, but there's a rock in the way. It's really small and it's hard to hit. So we'll see how many drivers here in the bronze
Hard to
go
miss.
for it. Yeah. So yeah, hard to miss. So
Sorry about
All
that.
right,
y'all.
guys.
Good luck.
Wired, I'm disappointed you didn't talk to me.
I'm sorry. Had someone come downstairs. Had to mute up
All
so
right.
that people didn't hear it. But congratulations on your win and good luck in the next race, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to head back over, guys.
Right
yes,
on. Good
sure.
luck, buddy.
All right.
Well, like we said, that was the race 1 winner of the playoffs, Mr. Bum Skag. What a legend.
The old Skag Daddy.
And a great comeback for sure. I mean, coming back from being a little shafted, not anything crazy, in corner 1.
Bumped and bruised.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, it's corner 1. That's going to happen in any series you go into. Corner 1's always a little A little rough around the edges.
Especially when it comes to playoffs. That's when it's like playoff hockey here you're in Canada, bud. The game changes a wee bit. It's a little rough around the edges. You get a little bit more hits.
Here in Canada land.
Oh man.
But we are getting ready for Savlax Short, a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah,
What do you think about this track?
It shows up a lot on the docket, and for good reason. It's a good little short track. I love the jump in it. It always sets up for some entertaining airborne action. I know why you're a fan of this track, because I think it was your first PRA win. So that probably holds some memories for you. Or am I wrong?
Definitely
Is it
not. It was,
okay, no, it's sarcasm.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
First ever PRA win. Shout out to Grandpa. Me and him had a hell of a battle there on that track.
That race is so memorable. I loved it. Like I can't remember if did I commentate it. I can't remember. I just remember watching it. Yeah, I did commentate it, and I was just so hype. Yeah.
I mean, it was
go check it out.
Awesome too, because it was the last race of the season that season. So great memories there for sure.
It's a tight race too. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Qualifying time.
Let's jump on board. I believe Bum
Nitro
said
came back. He probably reset his internet, I'm guessing, because he did dip. He did the old unplug it and plug her back in. So we'll see. I wonder if he can take that number one spot from Bumskeg this time around, just judging by that heater he had on the last track. Just keep an eye on him.
Well, I know Bum said he was worried about Ice Dude because he was running faster than him, so that's the man we're going to ride on board with for a couple laps here. I won't commentators curse him for too long.
Anybody has the potential to take it. That last corner, you're riding on with Iceman, so Ice Dude, and Bum mentioned he was hitting that corner pretty well, where you take it extra wide and kind of dip into the ditch to get a better angle. So you'll see him coming around on that last corner once he's done popping over the jumps and whatnot. See how he takes that and pay attention to it, how he goes around that rock. It's really interesting line.
It is a very interesting line, because you almost want to go a little bit right after the rock to get a really good launch off of it, but it's super tricky to do without dying to said rock.
Yeah, so there they go wide, they miss the rock, jump over the ditch, and you would think that ditch would slow you down, but you kind of just clear it, and you get a good landing, so it doesn't slow you down. And, Bumskeg, he's probably just waiting.
That's hanging out.
Oh, he's pinging out! Oh, I thought he was waiting.
8K,
who DDoSed
9K,
him?
He is gone. I did pull up the leaderboard, so I have it on stream what his time was, so if he does get that fixed and come back, I'll slot him into where he belongs based on that qualifying time.
Did he get a good lap in? Or
he was second.
Yes,
it was like a 35.5, 35.
He did,
something.
But he did post up like a hot lap, so that's good.
Yeah,
He's got one
he did get
before
one
that internet. There, he's back. Okay, good. So, bad luck, but he got something in. So he's not. Maybe he won't start in the back. We'll see how that first one was for him.
Yeah, he did get something. I'm gonna actually get off of the live and go to that spot that I saw, so I have that ready.
For sure. So bad luck for him, but right now we have Mad Matt with a 35.474 leading the pack in lap times. Ice Dude's following behind with a 35.5 and a 35.6 from Hyper, so definitely some fast ones. We'll see if any of this changes. No improvements as they cross the line there.
I did pull up the stream, and as of now, Bumskeg will be in third. He ran a 5.93.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it looks like Ice Dude made a small mistake, so he's popping off the track for a second.
Ice Dude is
getting out of the way. Nitro improved to a 35.989. Yeah, he was on his last lap, so he just when he messed up, he just pulled off.
There's Matt crossing the line. Does not improve. Neither does Hyper. So Hyper will be actually taking that fourth position unless something else changes, because Bum is sandwiched in between Ice and Hyper. We'll see as everybody else is finishing up here if we see any improvements. Nitro hits a 35.9. That's an improvement.
Well, I also, with a 35.9, improved a little bit.
Oh, no, never mind. I missed it.
Alright. might get you to jump down to that chat real quick and just
For
explain
sure.
the situation to them. And
Yeah,
that bum will be starting in third. He did have enough for that third place spot.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
And it's just to keep the competition fair. I mean, he did get a hot lap in. He just, sometimes the internet lags you out. So he will be jumping into that third place position as he deserved. And while he's getting that sorted, I'll get everything else ready to roll. 25 laps here at Samilac Short. And we'll wait for our commentator brother and Squeller to jump back up in here. I see Raymond's got Bum for the win again. He's starting in third. It's a very good spot to start. I personally enjoy third a little more than first, personally. Well, obviously starting on first is always good, but I'd rather start in third than in second. Being on that outside line, especially on a track like this where it's so important to be on the inside, is very, very important. And there's the Mr. Squeller Man. Everyone understand the scenario?
Yeah, we're good. Everybody's up on the up and up.
Perfect.
Oscar asked, what about my fast lap that wasn't recorded?
That sounds like him.
Yeah, so yeah, we were good.
Yeah, so as soon as some more people get readied up and ready to roll, I'll start the timer now. Screw them. They can figure it out.
Ready up as well, sorry. Boop. Yeah, so places to look for if there's any for passing zones. Corner 1 definitely is the biggest passing zone, I believe. You're going to see most of the passes done there, probably completed there. The passes will definitely be set up by that sketchy ditch rock corner. I'm going to call that's the official name. Stamp that in the PRA archives. The sketchy ditch rock corner.
It's a great name.
It's the speed boost that you get from it, or what? Not a speed boost per se. This isn't Mario Kart, but the speed that you attain from it, it can lead into like a good passing scenario. If somebody doesn't quite hit it right. So that's probably where we're going to see most of the action get done. I wouldn't be surprised to also see some passes if somebody gets a bad landing. Bumskeg just popped out.
Yeah, he pinged out again. Yeah, he did.
He's back. He's got that Canada internet.
Just telling Soul that he can reset his internet if he'd like. I don't want him to ping out and miss out on good points, especially being the championship leader. Okay, so sure. It seems like he did reset his internet, so we're good to go.
Awesome. Here we go.
Man, this track, such good memories here.
We'll see if some people have bad memories here tonight.
So there goes Bumskeg.
Jumping up to third.
Perfect. Everything is butterflies and rainbows here tonight in PRA, I swear.
Well, I think they're still running smooth, even though some technical ping, difficulty, whatnot.
So Oscar's landing on license.
Oscar lands on license.
If there's any silver drivers who's tuning into the stream, I'd love an update on who was winning over there. If you have
Westberg says Oscar ran a 34.2. I saw it.
So just quickly, hopefully before we get started, if I can find it in time, point standings right now. Silver, your leader is Brad Perk, 102 points, leading Cyber by 5 points, and Graham bringing up third. That's enough for now. We're going to get back into the action here with the PRA Bronze Series.
Here we go. They're tightening them up. They're getting them ready. Green, 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 green. Here we go into corner 1.
Man, Soul really likes Soul really likes to wait until that line.
Yeah, he delays them as much as possible, and Bronze Series spreads all out trying to get around each other.
You know, on a track like
I
this,
love
probably
it.
not a bad idea to make him wait.
Yeah.
So,
So
bump
Bum's gonna
skag.
look for an inside move.
That's another spot that if you get it right, you can really work someone out of there.
Hyper
Oh,
is
oh, oh,
pitted and
oh, oh my
flipped and bumped and
gosh.
bang ding ow.
That man,
Bad luck.
that man just died.
Yeah. Incidental contact there with
Oh,
Lysos.
bump
Of course,
skags
no
into the
tallies.
wall in corner one.
There's a couple guys going wide. Gucci's just clipping it. He's Tokyo drifting it around.
Man,
Oh,
GMAC up
scary
into
moment
fifth
there.
in his second ever PRA race. He's trying to
Not
work on
bad.
Nitro here.
Nitro had a little bit of bad landing. It kind of landed on top of, I believe it was Lysos again. He gets landed on quite a bit today and pushed him wide. But yeah, good on GMAC, our new guy, and he's trying to go for that ditch jump, or whatever you want to call it. So he knows about it as he blocks a little bit Oscar there on the straight, trying to get a good run. He's doing good.
So I will say, you saw on the stream,
Oh,
I was riding
Bum
with,
went wide. Just a quick update. He's now in third.
he has been going a little wide there. You did see Oscar gets sent up into the berm. He's still alive. Everyone's good.
There's too much
Everything's
stuff
okay.
going on to even
Everything's
contact.
okay. Bum didn't really have the line going into that right side, and he still tried to push up into it, and it lost him a lot of time. Like, you'll see more as people learn, and I'm not saying that Bums doesn't know what he's doing. He's very quick. But just having that reaction to say, all right, I don't have the line for it, I'm not going to go for it, is actually going to save you time in the long run.
Yeah, it's those important decisions mid-race that really can make or break it. And Walleye and GMAC land on each other, and there is a wreck. That I'm assuming is going to be two tallies right there because they both kind of spun out and had to reset. We'll see as we come up to the line if a caution is called.
Well, I'm up on board with Mr. Mad Matt here just to make sure. Does not seem like a caution, so that was probably one tally. That was definitely a tally. I mean,
yeah, at
no
least
doubt
a
about
tally. I would assume two, but if one didn't pipe up or whatnot.
Holy crap. Lysos has broken the 34 barrier. He's in a 34.974.
Meow! I give him one of those. He is pushing for first. Jeez.
Bumskag also
Mad Matt.
very good lap with a 35.194 improvement over his qualifying time.
I love seeing a lot of these veterans in here because they played this game for a while, and a lot of them have their tracks, and sometimes you just see them come out of nowhere and just be like, hello! And that's what Lysos is doing. This is his track, man.
It reminds me of Petrie in Silver Series when I was there. I mean, he was super quiet all season, and then all of a sudden I think it was Espedal in Maine, and he just came out of nowhere. Like, started in the pole position.
This is also a good track for him. This was his first ever PRA win as well as this track. So,
Walleye is landing on Gucci.
Oh, a little bit of a smooth move there by Bumskag. Lysos didn't quite get the ditch, but what was it? The rock ditch jump bump, whatever. And oh no, Bump went wide. Never mind.
He's gonna have the exit speed though.
Yeah, side by side. Oh no, it backs off a little bit. Safe move. Do not blame him one bit. I choose life over death in that moment too, and it saves him here because he gets that inside line. But here comes Lysos. What a battle!
This is going to be a great battle. If this continues till the end, this will be great.
Yeah. And Mad Matt is looking in his rear view going, yes, please, do that more.
Yes.
As you can see, it's already gained him some space, so we'll see if Bum's going to go for the inside move here. Forces Lysos to go a little wide.
And I will say,
hello, I'm here.
This battling is slowing them up. Nitro and Ice Dude are not far behind now. They're approaching. This is going to be a four-way battle here soon if this keeps up.
Yeah. Bum again is going to go for that middle line. Lysos is taking the nice preferred wide line to just get that apex, but Bum sneaks in there and bumps him off of it a little bit. Now he's going to go for the outside line, try for another undercut, and it looks like with that speed he will get it, and that's what I'm talking about, that passing point right there. He just pushed Lysos off his line enough, not physically, but just by being there, that he was able to make that move.
But Bum again is a little wide going into corner one. You really want to...
weakness.
Yeah, you really want to start kind of midline and... Oh.
Sorry.
Nitro's here.
Oops.
Nitro's here.
Yeah.
Three-way battle.
Contact in the air is scary, and that's what caused Lysos to go, wow, there goes Nitro saying hello to the tires. He didn't like those tires, and they're gone.
But don't look now. Ice Dude is making his move. He wants this spot.
Yeah, here he comes from 5th place. The Jaws music starts playing.
Dun.
As he's going to try to chase down Bum and Lysos.
And Matt is just living his best life up there. Watching all this battling happen behind him. He's saying, all right, y'all have fun.
The tulips is going through his head as he's running through.
Ice Dude down to a 35.084. I think I saw Hyper down to a 35.061. So really awesome pace out of some of these bronze drivers for sure.
They're ripping.
Oh, really Lysos makes a big mistake. He hits the inside wall.
Bum
Here comes Bum.
Now, let's see if Bum can defend this position or if this is going to be his kind of his Achilles heel this corner. All right, he holds it. Lysos catches a little bit, but he's going to have preferred line going into the tight section.
Oh, but he lands weird. So did Lyce. Yep. Oh, Nitro's flipping. That's just lag.
Oh, no! There goes Ice. Oh, no. The absolute worst luck. I hate to see it. He just got clipped by Nitro, and it all started because he got a little sideways because he just kind of had a weird bounce off of Lysos coming off the inside. Extremely bad luck.
Man, that is brutal.
That being said, I'd be surprised if there isn't a caution here. But if they're not calling them, no, there is a caution. So, yeah. So, at least there's that saving grace of a caution for Ice that it was unfortunate that Nitro, I believe it was Nitro's front corner panel, just hooked him slightly. On a straight, too. Nothing intentional there. It happens. It's racing. Ice got just a little too bumped around, but yeah, whew, sorry, a lot going on. It's crazy.
Now that we have a little lull in the action, I did get an update from our one and only Colt Chevy, and Mr. Ty Hard won the first race.
Ooh, Ty's back, baby.
Ty's back, been here for 2 weeks. He's got 2 wins under his belt now. He's coming back and putting on a show, that's for sure.
For sure. Good to see him back.
Absolutely. I love to have him back. He's a good dude. Really fun to race with.
Oh, yeah. It's a blast. So now that Gucci is caught back up, we are green. Here goes the... Oh, no, we are not. It is a false start. It's I don't blame Soul Pun one bit on saying, look, guys, you guys weren't set up in time. We're going to do another pace lap.
Yeah, we'll burn a lap.
Yeah, mature decision by him to not have a...
we're green. Oh, okay.
Oh, we're green. Okay. Oh, that was a bad spot to go green.
Oh, my gosh. That should be a full restart. Please be a full restart.
No, it's not. Okay, Bum. Pedal to the metal, buddy.
It is.
Okay, thank God. It needs to be. Okay, thank God. Whew, attaboy.
Red flag. Get everyone where they need to be.
It was. I love you, Soul Pun. It was a mature decision, then a not so mature decision, and then a mature decision. Thank you for restacking the pack. That is the way to do it. Yeah. Yeah.
That was something else. Let me tell you, that was fun.
Yeah. Let them take their time, restack it. This is looking a lot better. Okay, a little bit of excitement.
Bum, make sure he has no internals. Bum has no internal damage. We're green.
Okay, awesome.
Oh,
no, Ice Dude, no! The berm again!
The berm of death!
Yeah, he is.
Oh my God, we're 3-4 wide coming out of the jump.
Oh, bad bumps while I got caught up in some shenanigans.
Lysos is back up here with Bumskag now, though, going on the inside. This is the battle of the ages, man. Oh, so many memories of me and Graham doing this. Looks like everyone got out of the rest of the lap alive. Man, really tough luck for Ice Dude there, though.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we know his pace. He'll catch up. We've got some time.
Absolutely.
And we are seeing kind of, just like before the restart, we kind of got like a Bum, Lysos, Nitro hyper pile. And Matt's gaining some space. But here comes Bum flying in. He's going for an inside move. Didn't make it work, so he's going to lose a little bit of time there. Or not. Never mind. He really recovered well. Jeez. What do I know about physics? Here he comes.
He's going to get a good inside run. Not quite enough to get alongside him going into corner 1 here. But he is going to stick his nose in.
He just does not want to let Matt run away. That's what he's thinking. I just need to start battling him now. Now that I got a slight gap
Matt a little on
from
the
Nitro,
inside.
and then
Oh, Matt
okay,
is
here's the pack.
sideways. Yeah, that's
Bad luck.
the freight train of death.
Yeah, that pack, man. It seems to get pushed off a little bit. Ooh, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it is definitely brutal.
Bit of a chippy race here. The playoffs are showing their colors.
People are not afraid to stick their nose. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but whew, come on, guys. We're all trying to live here.
Drama!
Let's jump back on board with Ice Dude. Kind of want to see what he's doing. He is
somebody
sideways
contact
up there.
everywhere. The pinball.
You know what they say? Cautions breed cautions. So
yeah. Okay, Bum's going really wide. He's going for the run here. Gets it clean. Oh, Matt and Oscar unfortunately have some incidental contact. It's going to cause the gap to greaten between the Matt and Nitro. But
Bum's getting a good line through here now. Doing what he's wanted to be doing all race. Lands a little wide in the jump, but...
Now Lysos has been looking strong this entire race with some fast laps. The fastest still is taking the lead. And these guys are just going for it, man. There is patience has been thrown out the window. Kind of surprised. There's that contact. And we were 4 wide going down the straight.
Oh, baby. Why couldn't this been the last lap?
Oh my God, this is bumping and banging and just this looks like bronze from 2 years ago.
Man, I love it.
Yeah, man, this is bumper cars. Jeez, but.
Gets a good run. Hyper gets tapped from Lysos. Hyper's up on the berm. He saves it. Lysos is going to cut on the
tire wear
inside.
by going in the air. Respect it.
Nitro gets pinched off into the wall a little bit. Now it's a pack of 3, and this is Bumscake's chance to run.
Hyper's got that good line as well, though, so we probably won't let him. We'll see. But Bum does have some clean air here. But let's see if that Achilles heel, that first corner, is going to bite him.
Seems like he's learned a little bit. He hits that first corner beautifully.
Yeah. Doing great.
Let's check on board with Ice Dude. Ice Dude is up into 8th now, trying to make some moves happen. Oscar DNF's not too sure what happened there. Maybe just a little frustrated with all the bumping and banging that was going on.
Bum still has. They've kind of that pack. Matt is back, by the way, which is nuts. But that pack is definitely starting to straighten out from all the chaos. Kind of single-filed here with 3 to go.
Absolutely. So we're going to jump on board for now with Mad as he's trying to make his mad dash back up to the front. He's going to get a good run on Nitro here, but gets the outside.
Probably going for that undercut. Yeah, he's going wide. He knows what he's doing. Nitro, smart to defend it. Doesn't let him do any shenanigans. We'll see what happens here. This is the corner. Nitro doesn't take that wide. I don't know if Matt had a good bounce off of it, though.
Very bad bump off of that. But we have 3 to go now. Everything is...
Ice and Walleye point contenders are going at it. Ice trying to make it around Walleye.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if Bum comes home with the win here, I mean, with the double points and these guys being this far back, that's really going to shut the door on the championship for him.
Yep. Matt's has made it cleanly around Nitro. Just a quick update. Now in 4th. Great comeback.
2 laps to go here. Bumskeg crosses the line. Does go wide in that corner. Might be slipping up a little bit.
He's going to need a serious screw-up, though, for Hyper to close that gap. So Bum's just got to run it cool, and Bum is very consistent, as we know. So be surprised,
absolutely.
But, commentators' curse is a thing, and I've been talking about him quite a bit. So nightmare. No, I'm kidding. I
will say Ice Dude has made it around Walleye for that position, so he is up into 6th now. Maybe hoping to see another person or two unfortunately crash out.
There we go. Last lap.
Bum took the white flag. I'm going to jump on board with the man of the hour. This guy really came to play in the playoffs. He He said was enough is enough. I'm going to come out here and put on a show.
He wants that W. Here we go. Goes for the ditch line.
Oh, Hyper got such a good run, but he hits the wall coming out of it. Congratulations.
Congrats, Bomb, on the second win.
2 for 2 on
Hyper,
the night.
Then Lysos, then Mad Matt. Running at the top 5 would be Nitro. Ice Dude with a good comeback from all the drama that happened, making it 6th. Wildlife follows close behind in 7th. G-Mac, newcomer, coming in 8th. Rum Runner in 9th. And Gucci is in his favorite position as he hits the wall.
He's going to do some donuts while we wait for Bumskag to join
He wants
up.
his camera time. I get it. We see you, Gucci. You have a good time. Oh, he's been drinking a little too much here. Okay.
He's trying to take out the observers.
Yep. Oh, I didn't like those tires either, Gucci.
Peaceful civilians, man.
Oh, there we go. He's got it going straight. Let's see if he can keep it straight. Oh, he does a little donut.
Oh, hello again, gentlemen.
Hello, Bumskeg.
Hello, sir.
What a mess. What
a beating and banging and bouncing and bruising battle.
I didn't know if my car was going to finish at all. Lord, between the internet being lost and then the restart on the hill, which was not good for anybody.
Good on Soulpun to recognize that, though, and then call a full restart as he should. I'm glad he did. Good on him, too, not to also call the start on that lineup because it looks sketchy. So I'm glad he did a full restart in the end like that. And everybody got
I think
race, eh?
a shout-out needs to be given to Lysos, man, for real.
Well, yeah, we mentioned that on the stream. He was putting on a heater of a race, like real.
He was definitely faster than I am, but he was screwing up on the last corner of the corner I was so worried about, and I was doing so much better than him on that last corner, and then I think we both floated out on one of the turns, and that gave me the lead, so. But yeah.
Well, stressful one, but congratulations on that second victory sweep in the night, putting you in an even better position for that coveted PRA championship.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely quite a race. I mean, can you tell that the playoffs are around? Because I sure can.
Yeah. I mean, I had a Super Venom time here, .140, and I broke it 2 days ago at a .095, I believe. And I got down to a .101, and I was just like, every lap, come on, man, you can freaking do it. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. But, when you get the lead, you get more defensive. You don't drive as wild and crazy as you would as if you were following somebody.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't have to attack, so good on you to recognize that and cross that line at first. Whew. Good racing, though.
That was some fantastic Bronze Series racing. Congratulations, Bumskag, on your back-to-back wins tonight. Really putting on a dominating performance to win this championship for sure.
Yay. Thank you. And I don't belong in silver, just so you all know.
Well,
well, you see, I don't know.
We shall see.
You better start bombing your races because you know what happens when you win a championship, right, Mr. Bumskag?
Hey, man, I know. You get moved up. You know what I miss? I miss the days when you win a race and then you go get to race in the series ahead of you. I miss those days.
Yeah, it was fun. With the numbers we have, it's harder to do that, but yeah, something maybe we can return in the future.
Yeah, it's definitely something that I want to try and bring back, but
it's a blast.
I am going to get out of here. I need to prepare myself for my booth entry.
Your vocal warm-ups there, Bumskag?
Yeah,
I warmed your seat up for you, so.
Oh, you better have gotten rid of the Coca-Cola, bud.
Don't worry.
It's only Pepsi up in this booth, sir.
It's only Pepsi. That's right.
I think I got a 2-liter of Coke in my fridge that I used to make rum and Cokes, but I think that's like okay. If they're used to make rum and Cokes, you excuse it, right?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. We're neutral.
We're good.
I used to take it. I can't drink anymore, but yeah, I used to take it.
All right, buddy.
Well,
all right. Have a good night, guys. I will see you next about 30 minutes, and good luck, Wired.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Look Wired in the gold. Yeah, and as Bumscake said,
Peace
we do have
out.
some gold racing. Peace out,
Later,
Bumscake. We do
sir.
have some gold racing coming up in a half an hour here on this channel. They are the best of the best in a PRA, and I would argue some of the best in the game. As we look forward to seeing those playoffs get ready to rumble. As Wired said, there's a 1 point gap between you and Ruthless.
There's a little bit more than that. There's a
A little
3-point
more?
gap.
3 point. That's not much.
No, I'm definitely watch out for that. I'm not trying to win the race. I'm just trying to beat Ruthless. That's the
Yes,
goal.
it's definitely once we get to playoff time, the crunch. It is the goal to beat the racer that you're tied in points with or close to. Definitely not necessarily the race, although the race win does help for sure. So definitely check that out. Also, if you are interested, and I know I'm interested, check out that code PRA at Glitch Energy to get 15% off your order, the entire order. It is great, and yeah, get yourself off those monsters. Get on the powder, man. As not the white dragon powder, but the other powder. Okay, have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody. Remember to catch Bumskeg and Racer Chick up in the booth in about 30 minutes for that PRA Gold Series. Thanks for watching, and I hope you had a good time.